figure out that lob tonight. Probably the most dunks you've had in an NBA game. Can you kind of describe really what changed for you guys tonight and how you guys were able to really make that work?
Really just building the chemistry in practice and just studying film. I study film a lot. And, every interview I always say it. So I study a lot of film every day and just figuring out floor spacing. Floor spacing is something that I got better at a lot in this game. I feel that it's like one of my best games in terms of floor spacing and on defense as well because I was being vocal. So everything all around was perfect.
What helped you avoid the fouls? What helped you avoid fouls tonight?
Anthony, really just being smart. Just listen to Draymond, talking to Draymond. He's giving me like little tricks, like just different tricks on like how to just be smart, how to stay on my feet because I'm 7'1", so I don't have to jump. So if I'm going to jump, just like if I'm going to jump, be the second jumper. But just like using verticality, which I'm getting better at. But sometimes in the game I kind of foul here and there, but I'm still getting better at the verticality rule and just trying to make sure that I understand that I'm 7'1", so I don't have to, go and get it like that. So.
James, you seem to be more physical than you had been before. It seems like an intentional thing. Did something happen before the game we didn't know about that gets you hype?
Marcus, it's just a mindset. And just going into the Lakers game, I went back on film and I was very, just very critical on myself and figured out that I wasn't aggressive at all. So I just switching my mindset, that's all.
Hi, James Carlos Ramirez, NBC Bay Area and Telemundo. We saw you more patient today, waiting on that short corner to attack the rim.
Right.
Do you feel the game starting to slow down for you?
Yes, sir. Carlos, the game is starting to slow down, and I'm just being patient and really just being patient in terms of just waiting until the offense get fully developed instead of going into a move. Just making sure that I'll be way more precise, and that's getting better as well. It's like I'm growing tremendously each game, but it just takes more reps, and I'm gonna just keep getting better. So.
Hi, James. Kareth Burke, NBC Sports Bay Area.
Hey.
You told our broadcasters at halftime that you want to have a courageous mind. What does that mean?
A courageous mind is like somebody who's relentless in terms of asking questions and just want to learn, just want to get better. So I feel like having that growth mindset is something that I should have in terms of a rookie because I want to get to that level to where I can be the best version of myself. So I just want to make sure that I just ask a lot of questions every day and really just ask a lot of questions because that's how you get better. That's how you build your game, and that's just how you can create chemistry with your teammates as well.
Is it no chemistry, no coincidence then that you followed up what looked like your most frustrating game against the Lakers with
Right.
potentially your best game tonight?
Right, because I just went back to on film and just studied and really just studying from the past behaviors that I was doing inside the Lakers game and just having to come back from that and really just study film. Studying film is really something that I love to do because I get better each game when I do it. So that's like a regimen that I do after every game.
Hi, James. Janie McCauley from Associated Press. James, when you guys get clicking on defense, how much fun is it when it turns out that it leads to great opportunities on the offensive end? Steve Kerr called this the best complete game for you guys all season, and how gratifying is that when things are working so well and build off each other like that?
I mean, it's very fun because due to my part, I was just studying film, like I said. Like I just looked at each game, and I just figured that my floor spacing was terrible. So I just had to just fix that, and it just opened up a lot of opportunities, and especially dunks. So I just gotta keep watching film, but it just brings the tenacity, the excitement that we as Warriors organization just bring. That tenacity, just want to play and just have that compassion and joy. So yeah, tonight was most definitely our most complete game.
Hey, James Wiseman, NBC Sports Bay Area. How you doing?
Hey, nice to meet you.
Tonight you had 4 dimes. You trying to play point center or what?
I mean, just executing the game plan, just being more patient, just like what Carlos said, just being more patient and just making sure that the play fully develop. And as I do that, it's like a lot of stuff that a lot of pictures that I can see. Instead of just rushing into a move, I can just be patient and be more precise. So I'm getting better at that, most definitely.
James, you mentioned the interactions with Draymond, right? He seems pretty animated whenever he talks to you and on the court.
Yeah.
Can you kind of let us into some of those interactions, both from critiques and giving you some praise in those situations?
Yeah, CJ, really just like mistakes that I make in terms of the verticality that I'm working on each day. And like if I create a foul, then he'll say that's a dumb foul, you shouldn't do that. But he gives me tips like how to get better. And that's what I like, that constructive criticism. And I feel that that's going to take me a long way. So I just make sure I listen. And he just gives me like different points. Like if I make a great play, he tell me to just stay consistent with that. But if I make a mistake, it's the same thing. Just keep getting better. So really, it's just a flow within the game, and that's my big brother. So most definitely, him and Steph has most definitely helped me out for the past 14 games, I believe. But I can't remember how many games we played. So
James, have you gotten to a comfort level where you could possibly maybe disagree with Draymond, or maybe say something back, or are we still in a stage where whatever he says is?
Nope, I still got to gain my respect. I feel so I'm not saying nothing else back. I'm just saying okay, and I'll just get better at it. So that's what I do. I don't say nothing else.
James, you mentioned a few times how much tape you've been watching ever since you came to the team. What do you think you've improved upon most from the start of when you were still healthy and going through workouts before camp to where you're at now?
Right, Nick, I say just focusing on the floor of the game. Just make sure I pick out my spots on the floor and just not being so boggled up or creating a congestion inside the paint, and just making sure that I have great floor spacing. And just doing that, it opened up a lot of stuff. So just having floor spacing itself opened up a lot of opportunities for our team. So really just me studying film, and I still got a lot to learn, but I'm just getting better each game, and I'm just studying film and just asking questions. So yeah, just being patient within my mind, making sure that I slow down up here, making sure that I just read the floor and just be patient with my moves and just being way more precise with the basketball.
James, do you study film on your own too? Away from this place when you're at home, you talk a lot about studying film. What is so fun about it for you? And do you get tired of it, or is that just part of being a rookie and part of your job right now?
I don't ever get tired of it. This is my passion. This is what I love to do. I love playing basketball with a passion. So I just study film on the greats that came before me, Tim Duncan, KG, and just really just different systems, just figuring out different spots and different locations on the floor, and just different miscellaneous concepts like that. And I feel that has taken me a long way. So I just need to keep studying film, and I'm gonna just keep improving each game.
Right, we've got Kelly.
On your own too? Do you before bed you watch a couple clips and then call it a night, or?
Oh yes, I study at home, on the plane, when I'm at my mom's house, at my sister's house, everywhere.